trying to see some crazy games of Fortnite. There might even be a few little surprises along the way. Visit, how's it feel?
Oh, it feels amazing, Z. From all the way back when this event was announced, to the players getting announced, to the duos getting announced, to the event even kicking off a couple of days ago when all of the entertainment started, then all of the content creation around the event. Shout out to everybody making content here. It's been great, Five's been great.
Exciting. It's been over 5 years since we've had a Fortnite Pro-Am, and just hearing the noise, the audience, the excitement, before the matches have even begun. Look, we've got a global championship in France later this year, and it's going to be difficult to beat the excitement from this crowd.
I mean, guys, if you guys are in the venue, can you just make some noise for people at home? Let them know! I say let them know! Guys, without the players coming out, we still have so much hype to bring. Oh my gosh. Obviously, this is the FNCS Pro. It's a little bit different, right? We just came off major number 2, and now we're taking it to a Pro-Am, bringing together for a reload. This could be a fantastic time, man.
It's going to be awesome, right? Obviously, the FNCS circuit's included these majors for a couple of years now, but this little bit of a break that we have, right? This extended break between Major 2 and Major 3, filling in with the Pro-Am. Honestly, I love the vibe of it so far. It's been super, super cool. I even got people here, and I'm like, you guys got to do this again, and we haven't even had the competition yet.
Yeah, creators, pros from all over the world, right? We've got players from Brazil, OCE, Asia, NA, EU, all over the world competing here today.
Oh man, now before we obviously get this all going, why don't we take a little tour around the venue, see who else is here with us. Frankie is staying by in the player lounge.
I am. Typical gamer just walked ahead of me in the shop, but that's absolutely fine because it's typical gamer. I think we can allow that. In fact, it is so busy in the player lounge, I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again. So let's try and walk to a slightly less busy spot as I talk to you about how the players are feeling. And to be honest, I think I'm more nervous than they are. These creators, they're used to the spotlight. These players, they're used to LAN. That means it's going to be an incredibly fierce competition. But hopefully, in a few minutes, they might let me grab them for a chat because there are so many big names here. And they really want to beat each other for the incredible trophy you're going to see revealed on stage in just a few moments. There's so many friends and family here. And I just can't wait to see who Kelly has got over in the Creator Lounge, because I imagine it's as busy as this one.
Over here, Frankie, or I should say that I am in the Creator Lounge right now, although it's looking a little empty, and that's probably because a lot of our creators are backstage right now, getting ready, although I did just see Bucky walk across, so some of the creators are here as well. Guys, I am so excited for all of the action. We have 6 incredible games of Reload coming your way, but we do still have a few moments before we get into all the action. But speaking of action, we gotta bring in the people that are gonna be calling all the action. It is our 2 casters, Taco and Jacob PR.
So much, Kelly. 5 years since the last FNCS Pro. I remember being just a little bit shorter in the crowd, watching all the action unfold. Some of the creators that we're going to see today were in attendance for that, and we got so many more.
Yeah, and the ultimate highlight for us, Jacob, is that we have the best spectator POV. I mean, we'll get a chance to peep what's going on with the co-streamers, just a little bit off to our right, but also the crowd. I want to see these guys get loud because there's been so much trash talk, a lot of friendly banter. It's not going to be so friendly once they're on that stage.
Yeah, and I'm going to be looking off into the crowd as the game goes off, as I'm calling all the action, see which side of the crowd is actually the loudest, the west side, the east side, who are they actually rooting for, because I know I got a couple of my favorites, Peterbot, but specifically Aussie Antics, probably what I'm looking at.
Yeah, I mean, there's been some mix-ups taking place, you know, Streets have been talking for a long time, Jacob, ever since last night. You can tell who's been grinding, who's been bot reviewing, but I think Zeke and the analysts might have a little bit more to say on that.
Thank you guys. Of course we do. We'll get into all of that first. Let's talk about what we're doing here today. So, Pro-Am, what does that mean? This is an FNCS. It is, but we're not just kind of doing the normal BR situation. We're actually taking it to Reload.
Yeah, in FNCS, we're typically jumping into the main island over there, 100 players, everything like that. As you can quickly see here, we're going to be dropping all the way down to 40 players, 20 duos, and every single duo is going to have a content creator and a pro comprising of that team. Now, of course, the biggest difference here is we're going to be jumping into the Reload game mode, and the biggest thing about that is that if you get eliminated, as long as your duo is still alive, you actually jump back into the action.
And that's going to be interesting when you think about the point system. Because if you look at the points, you get 10 points for a victory royale. But each elimination counts as 1 point. So if you get 10 elims, that is the equivalent of a victory royale. I would not be surprised if we see these duos playing extra aggressive today.
Yeah, I mean, you look at someone like Peterbot, right? Someone like Bold, who are very elimination heavy, they're very elimination hungry. This could be really good for them. Like you said, you don't even need to win the game. If you're just going frag crazy, you might as well just be coming out in first place.
Yeah, I mean, it's super, super cool. Obviously, being in the environment that our players and content creators are finding days ago, they've had a ton of practice. They've kind of been jumping in the cups. We had a couple of practice schemes yesterday, and let me tell you something. That reload format, the ability to kind of jump back into the action, it created so many fights in the early game. We're going to be action-packed today.
Yeah, not only in the practice games, but also in creative. We had creators 1v1ing, pros going against creators, pros going against each other, and there has been non-stop action.
Oh my gosh, we are just so unbelievably excited. But of course, we have to ask the question, are the players excited?
Am I excited for the program? I think that's simply what anybody's wins. The energy is insane. I think this year it's pretty quick.
I say I'm clicked today, so like,
I think there will be a lot of people. Some of them from one of us country people. It's a chance to see West Coast try to carry people like me, so I was kind of fun into it.
One of the biggest influences in Fortnite, content is so I can't wait. I'm blessed with a great teammate. Competition looks slight. It's going to be a great day. We play together really, really well. I think everyone's going to see that. Anything can happen. It's going to be very,
Landare por su especialidad que historia.
Encourage AP in particular needs to watch out. He can sell not in the lobby, eliminate Cypher Weekend, eliminate JK30, and then maybe eliminate the front. I think we are going to win.
I say a few.
These players, they've been talking some wild games, some big games. They're saying they're going to eliminate each other one by one when they hit reload later today. However, I've been talking some big games. Because I can say, you guys are the loudest crowd in esports, and now I need you guys to have my back, okay? I need you to prove me right. So 1, 2, 3, make some noise! It's not bad. It was good. I think we could be even better. So I'm gonna borrow some words from my good friend, Mr. Levin 2K. FNCS Pro-Am, are you ready?
Frankie, after that, I am ready. Oh my gosh, you already heard this crowd roar. And again, we've not even brought the players out, okay? Before the cameras went on, we had the players on the stage. They had a moment to kind of set up. We already started to hear both sides of the stadium go crazy. It is going to be an exciting time. First off, welcome back to Kelly.
Yeah, I got rebooted.
You got some fans as well. Thank you guys. Hey, show love to them. We appreciate that. So guys, what is at stake here? Let's talk about that prize pool. $500,000 prize pool, but for first place, $50,000.
I mean, a lot of people are talking about why are we here? Are we here for the engagement? Are we here to have fun? $500,000 prize pool is a pretty big reason to be here and compete with it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be very, very cliche here. I'm going to say, players and content creators are going to be competing for the money. Yeah, that's the prize for them. The prize really is for the Fortnite fam. The enjoyment already that's come out of this event. Obviously, the 6 games we have yet to be entertained by. I think we're the real winners.
100%, but look, it's not just the $500K prize pool, the $50K for first place. But if you do get that first place, it comes with something special to you.
Oh my gosh, we have an amazing and just beautiful trophy. Just a massive shout out there to Thomas Light for creating not only the trophy, but there will also be medals as well. They're the official silverware partner of the FNCS. They're kind of already making trophies in the sports space, and now looking to take a step into esports. They've actually already created a trophy for the RLCS, and when the Pro-Am has a trophy, the Global Championships will have a trophy and medals as well.
Yeah, Thomas Light is literally the official award holder for goldsmiths and silversmiths for His Majesty the King. So literally making trophies for royalty, and we have some royalty here as well.
And I mean, we gotta be honest with ourselves, right? The trophy is what everybody wants. That's what competition's all about. I personally never ended up running one. That stinks for me. But the opportunity for everybody here to go ahead and claim that trophy, right? Have it in the back of their setups at home when they're creating content, when they're on stream. That's what it's all about.
And we've got some players here that have those trophies in the background. Boga's competing here today, but there's also a lot of creators and players that do not. And today is the day to get one.
That's right. Okay, guys, let's do this. We gotta take a look at our live list. Who is competing here today? If you missed out on Duo Day, don't worry, we've got you covered. Here is a look at all of the duos which we'll be seeing. Now let's start to kind of talk about some of these. Obviously, before everything kind of started, we knew Peter Bob was coming in. Everyone's thinking, okay, who's getting paired up with Peter Bob? Who could it be? You know, who's gonna walk away with this legend of the scene? Turns out it's Aussie Antics. When you pair them together, yeah, crowd, you guys can go crazy, that's fine. When you pair them together, this is a terrifying duo.
I mean, literally the two faces of competitive Fortnite. Peter Bot, the best player in the world, arguably, Major 2 reigning champ, global champ as well. And then Aussie Antics, who does every single viewing party for every single event ever. And the two of them together, although I will say, when we announced this pairing, Aussie, very excited. Although vivid, I saw a little bit of fear, a little bit concern in his eye. Because being able to keep up with Peter Bot is a feat in itself.
Well, let's be honest, Aussie Antics is not going to be able to keep up with Peter Bot. Peter Bot is literally the GOAT of Fortnite right now. He's on one heck of a run. But everybody's like, yeah, who was going to get paired up with Peter Bot? On the flip side of that, well, who was going to get paired up with Aussie Antics? I actually think this worked out very, very well. For anybody who doesn't know, Peter Bot's been like a 40-plus month sub to Aussie on Twitch, right? So like, he knows, he's very, very comfortable being around Aussie. You know, he knows how he works. He knows how dedicated he is to the game. This duo honestly worked out very, very well on both sides of the coin.
And I love the way they're playing. We can see a bit of it in the practice games yesterday. Aussie Antics, he's got double chug chug, he's got med kits, he's got shockwaves, grappler, and he's like, all right, Peter Bot, go frag out, get as many eliminations as you want, I'll be ready, I've got heals for you, I've got mobility for you, I've got everything you need to get that trophy.
You know, we keep calling Aussie Antics a Luke Llama, but we saw the practice games yesterday. He eliminated Mr. Savage, so there is definitely some double key potential there.
Oh man, I'm excited, of course, for the duo. Their objective here at the front is very clear.
When it comes to our play style, I'm just going to key a little bit in the beginning, try and get us some free elimination points, and then we'll start playing past it towards like 5 or 6 minutes into the game.
I just gotta stay alive. That's my plan.
Just gotta stay alive. That's it, Aussie, right? I mean, I love that you guys kind of brought up the practice game yesterday. Having a situation where we watched Peter Bot kind of take a flight, was eliminated, rebooted, lands in front of Aussie, and Aussie's just like, hey, here's stuff. Keep going. I'm gonna keep farming. Like, I can't wait to see how they perform today.
I mean, something we talk about in the FNCS is players knowing their roles and being able to play to the T, and that is exactly what Aussie and Peter are coming into this competition. They have such a good synergy. I really feel like they are, you know, the team to beat.
You know, honestly, we keep talking about how these practice games done yesterday, but it's like, yeah, Aussie Antics kind of farming with Peter Bot, but at the end of it, you know, no leaks or anything like that. They're actually going to switch up how it's going to work. They might actually, you know, work together just a little bit more than we were expecting. So it'll be interesting to see how they kind of practice and implement that new strategy.
Yeah, and we're talking about support. Aussie Antics, look, I'm gonna give one leak. He eliminated Mr. Savage yesterday in the practice game, so he can still hold his ground.
Okay, well, guess what? Frankie's actually standing by with the duo right now, so let's get their thoughts on how they're feeling.
Yes, and before we ask them about their game, I need to ask, why is the FNCS program going to be won by Reason and Preston today?
I don't really know, to be honest. I'm just going to go out there and win.
Yeah, you're going to win, so no one's getting in your way today.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
That's probably the most obvious answer and the question I should have asked because we all knew it. Now, Ozzy, I'm coming to you. What was it like when you were paired up with Peter Bot, when the news sank in?
I mean, it's exciting. Obviously, everyone wanted to get Peter Bot. It put a bit more pressure on. I started practicing instantly. I was kind of going to gauge how serious I was going to take the event on which teammate I got. Once you get Pete, you got to lock in. So.
And how seriously are you taking the event?
I mean, pretty seriously. I mean, no one's expecting me to be the flag carrier on the team, but you got to keep up with Peter Bot. You got to at least be like practicing. So I put a lot of time in. I'm feeling pretty good.
Peter, have you been surprised by the power that Ozzy's bringing?
A little bit. I thought he would be a little bit worse, but he's definitely gotten better.
Is that because of you?
No, it's not even because of me. I think he just, like,
grinded on his own, but I think he's getting better for me.
He's definitely been grinding. We're hearing rumours that more people might be heading your way at Slurpee Swamp today. Have you got a message for them?
I hope people land on us to Slurpee. You know, it'll be free eliminations for me and Ozzy, so.
Free eliminations, no one wants to get beat about free eliminations. To be honest, they probably feel free when people are actually coming at you primed and ready to go. Ozzy, so you talked about the fact that you're just going to be a bit of a walking llama for Peter today, but after the test games yesterday, where you did get an elimination on Allier, are you feeling like actually you might be going more for the elims now, more direct?
We'll see. I don't want to say too much, but I mean, if I go the full llama route, people are going to start looking for me as the llama, so we'll change it up a bit. I don't want to keep the strategy like too one-sided, so, you know, I'll get in the mix a little bit.
And you are such a kind, lovely person. If you ask Ozzy to talk about the competition, he's just like, I don't do that. I can't talk about anyone in a bad way. But I do want to know, has Pete told you any trash talk?
Oh, I mean, we'll see. I don't want to mess up his flow state. I know Pete likes to smack talk, he likes to crash out people a bit, so I don't want to mess him up too much. So I'm usually Mr. Positive, but it's a tournament, there's money on the line, you know. We'll see how we go.
So the answer is no. Pete hasn't taught him any smack talk. He is literally the same Ozzy antics we know and love. Peter, Ozzy, thank you so much for talking to me today, and I know you're going to put on a good show. Let's head back to the desk.